So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So yeah, we're back with chain caps. It's been a while. The recent arenas we've had weren't very kind to chain caps, so it was fun to bring them out again. I wasn't the first one to do chain cap teams, like I saw a couple of Mihawk teams made before me, but I was able to make my own take on it, thankfully. And I also managed to make a V3 Kuzan team, which is pretty funny since I managed to do a V3 Kuzan team without sugar, which I didn't think would be possible since quick captains get the tap limit, and tap limit is like the worst nightmare of chain captains. Only way to get around it is with sugar, and without sugar, you are at the mercy of the tap limit. But we'll talk about that later. For now, we have the V2 Mihawk team, and in general, V2 Mihawk is probably the best chain captain right now. Dex or Slasher has got pretty good recently. Having Toki is a big boom, but I skipped Toki on this team. Another reason why Mihawk is good is because he's the by far bulkiest chain captain, and that helps a lot. My Mihawk is Limit Break expanded, and that adds a lot. Like optimally, you have two Limit Break expanded Mihawks, but there's not many people as crazy as me to do that. So yeah, you have what you have. As for the units on the team, like most of these are for final stage. Like the way we'll handle this stage is that we're going to stall out everything. Like 5 turns of barrier, 5 turns of death up, all the bind and the spear. After 2 turns, we also get a 3-turn captain swap. We're just going to stall all of that. We get empty ores, but we counter that with the shank support. I think this is the first time that this V3 shank support has actually been, I won't say vital because we will have had several turns to fish for orbs, but it was very nice at least. Like, we get guaranteed full board of int orbs, we got that solved, we can just stall a few more turns. And yeah, thankfully Mihawk is bulky enough, so yeah. The combination of Mihawk cap with the HP buff and the Ori Axe, and like, we just have enough HP to make it through. I do stall one extra turn because I didn't realize that the Hachan I'm using is not fully specialed out. So this was basically as a test run, but then I realized that, oh, I can just stall one more turn and it's fine. So I just stall the turn, save some time for myself. We do the Mihawk and Zoro combo. These two are from the same batch, and yeah, this Zoro is really made for Mihawk. And I've limit break expanded both of them. This was way back when I beat Kid Forest with Mihawk Captain, still one of my favorite teams. And I needed limit break expanded Zoro for that, so I took the L and did it. But it's very nice when you use them together now because Mihawk is 11 CD, Zoro is 11 CD, very low CD considering their specials are really good and have a good synergy. Just Perona for some extra accuracy. Kinmon removes the decreased chain, gives color affinity. Rayleigh to remove the defensive effects. Hachan to reduce CD and being a dex unit. And yeah, we just burst then, and this will be overkill actually, but yeah, Queen doesn't have that much HP. So yeah, time for the not as good team. But I'm just happy that V3 Kuzan worked at all. This time I took the like, I knew from the start that I had to use Toki for this. My first variations of this used sugar, but then I realized that I forgot about the decreased chain, and there was just too much to handle. I think the audio is a bit messed up on this, so yeah, you just have to bear with it. I'll just be talking throughout it anyway, so. The main issue with Kuzan compared to Mihawk is that Kuzan is not as bulky. It doesn't help that it's quick either, of course, since quick means the tap limit. So, yeah, due to Kuzan not being bulky enough, I needed something to help with survivability, which is why we have the Shirahoshi here. I could have probably gone with something else, but like this was my first idea that I tried and it worked, so when something works, you should probably just stop. That's what I think, at least. So yeah, Shirahoshi Manchery will help me survive. Toki will super buff my 2 dex units. And yeah, one of the dex units is the new treasure map Rear Recruit, Tsuru. And yeah, I did not expect using this, like I don't even need the seed reduction from her special. All I want is her ability to remove 5 turns of decreased chain while being a dex cerebral unit to get the buffs from Sanji and Pudding. And yeah, the fun thing is that Tsuru only removes 5 turns of, or 4 turns of decreased chain, but she's also a free spirit unit, so she can use the treasure map free-to-play Jinbei unit, the support that locks orbs. But it's easy to forget, but that Jinbei also removes 1 turn of decreased chain, and this is the first time I used that Jinbei for that, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to do the same stalling against Apu here, just not as good, because yeah, Kuzan is not as bulky. And yeah, I do have a lot of support to remove all the stuff, but yeah. I tried a team first where I just burst. That variation of the team used all on crew instead of Shirahoshi and Manchery. But sadly it couldn't remove the death up, and Sanji and Pudding ended up... Or I didn't use Sanji and Pudding in that team, I used the Rear Recruit. I don't remember her name now, but... sadly I only did half HP, the death up got in the way. So I was like, yeah, I just have to stall the death up again. And in the process I also stall the barrier, so I don't have to run units with barrier pen and such. But yeah, I know man are disappointed this arena is a bit easy, like... if I could decide, it should have had more HP for sure. The positive with it having so low HP is that we can actually meme with a lot of units. And the real challenge is making very fast, very clean teams. And then when you use like verse caps, the challenge is just beating it at all. So I'm pretty happy with arenas like that. Like, it's important to have some variation, I feel. And yeah, make sure to kill with Tsuru here, because I don't have guaranteed orb for Sanji and Pudding, but Tsuru will get a guaranteed Dex orb from Kung Fu Luffy support on Sanji and Pudding. Also nice with the easier perfects here. Remove the defensive effects, get the color affinity, easier perfects, matching orbs. Tsuru, just to remove the decreased chain. Jinbei to remove the final turn. And yeah, now I just start the chain with Shirahoshi. And I only have 2 hits after that, so yeah. You really don't want to kill like this, but thankfully just 14 million. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. See you next time.